Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat. Good Sunday morning to the football family. Welcome to Ball Chat Watch Along. I am Benton. I am back. Sweating boy, as the Trinidadians would say. Junior, alongside the family. Junior, what go on? How you stay? Watch along in effect.
I'm good, I'm good. Boy, what a season as we enter into international break. What a season so far.
And I didn't size up your image, your closing. I guess I could do it, but I want you to be close to the camera because Man City is behind Man United at the international break. So just go ahead. I want you close up, family. No.
Is the images that appear in it might seem further than I might seem nearer than it really is, and that is where Manchester United and Man U is right now. The Man City fans are looking in the rearview mirror and say, "Wait, them look closer than before," but they're not close.
All right, let's get to the game at hand. By the way, big up. I saw you did the halftime show. Big up holding down the fort. Big up. So thank you for doing it. Big up to our listeners. And shout out to all the subscribers and people who constantly watch and promote Ball Chat. Thank you. Our BCN Sports. Thank you as always. All right, let's get to the game at hand. 11:30 kickoff. Arsenal Football Club versus Liverpool, the defending champs. Let's get to the starting 11, Junior. For Arsenal, you have Raya in goal, the normal centre-back pairing, Saliba and Gabriel. Timber in the right-back position, Calafori in the left, Zubamendi in the hole, Moreno comes in along with Declan Rice. Big money transfer, Gyökeres, along with the man from Chelsea, Noni Madueke, and Gabriel Martinelli rounds out Mikel Arteta's starting 11. No Saka, no Odegaard. This is what it is, Junior. No Ibericha Eze. Talk to me.
Arteta just pissed me off. I mean, stupidness like this, why people say Arteta should be fired.
Elaborate why it pisses you off.
Why the hell is Eze not playing?
I would think that if you're not starting Odegaard, because clearly he's not fit enough to start, but he's fit enough to make the bench, I would think that would have given Eze a straight start. But what do I know? I'm not a coach. I'm just a keyboard coach. And we'll have the rest of the game, and we'll have the game, and we'll have, because maybe Mikel Arteta is onto something.
Arteta is an idiot. Arteta is an idiot. Let me just put it plain and simple out there. They could get a positive result. It might end up that I'm putting a.
All right, while you're trying.
You know what? Since me on live on the show, I'm going to put in a voice note. We're talking on one group chat while I'm up on the show. Arteta is a damn idiot because how the hell you have Martinelli's a bug since last year. You have Eze, and you don't start Eze. Frimpong is hurt. Why the hell you don't start Eze? Why you let Liverpool off the hook by starting Martinelli? You have no upon the right side. Balance out your damn side and put Eze on the left and make Liverpool have to respect them. No, you put Bug Martinelli. So what going to happen now is Liverpool are going to attack them ass. Yo, but no, yeah, man.
Let's get to Liverpool starting 11, 3 minutes away from kickoff. Cha. Alisson Becker in goal. Virgil, Captain Van Dijk. Ibrahim, questionable start to the season. Konate, Piers, Virgil, Van Dijk. Man called Kirkes in the left back position. Desperately needs some stability. Slavosai at right back. McAllister, Gravenberch. Cheat code to be Florian Wirtz, Mohamed Big Bad Salah, Cody Gakpo, and the real baller Ekitike rounds out the starting 11 for the slot machine. Junior, talk to it.
Yo, honest slot probably look at Arsenal formation and said so. I said, really? Martinelli? Really?
I will say this, and I've done some statistical analysis and pre-game review leading up to this game. We have maybe we know Gyökeres loves to drift out to the left at Sporting. Did quite well drifting out to the left. So maybe Mikel Arteta saying that, you know, with not starting Eze, is that now Gyökeres can float out to the left and Martinelli can go inside in the middle now. I'm reaching for points here. I'm reaching, but I mean, I'm just saying. Keys to the game and your prediction. Go ahead, family.
My keys to the game, I'm big up to all those that are tuning in right now. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing to hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. My keys to the game. Arsenal clearly wants to control the pace. So the keys to the game will be won in the midfield. Who can get the ball to their primary players quicker? And who can stop the ball from reaching their primary? If you are Liverpool and you look at this Arsenal team as we are 1 minute away from kickoff, who you think is the primary baller that they need to hone in on? If you are Liverpool, to stop Arsenal.
To stop Arsenal, the primary baller on this team right now. I think their central focus right now will probably be Madueke or Gyökeres.
You're crazy.
Somebody will have to supply Gyökeres.
No. Declan Rice. We cannot make Declan Rice turn up like he did at Bernabeu.
Yeah, Declan Rice a play ball from how long? And a one game we highlight Real Madrid game, one night when him scored a free kick, which was exceptional, of course.
He is the only threat in this game for Liverpool, in my opinion.
No, you got Mikel Moreno in there also.
Sure. Ethan, we're about to have kickoff. Come on, stop it, yeah, man.
All right, for me, keys to the game. Calafiori of the left back for Arsenal loves to wander along. When we look at touch maps, he's all over the place, pops up in strange areas up top. Mohamed Salah, stay wide, stay high, as he always does. He will get the ball quickly to the Mohamed Salah, because Calafiori may be out of pocket or out of position a lot today. Yo, as for Arsenal Football Club, yo, I don't know. Good luck.
Survive until Arteta gets sense in him head.
No, but Arsenal has to figure out that. I mean, go at Ibrahim Konate. He has made some mistakes so far. Go at Kirkes. Madueke, big money transfer coming in from Chelsea. Kirkes has been vulnerable for Liverpool. So go at them. Stabasla is not a right back. Go at them, Martinelli. Finally show up and play some ball. I think for Arsenal, it's imperative that they come and show that it's 3 games into the season. You said last week you can't lose the Premier League title in 3 games. I agree.
No, you can't win it. But you
cannot win the Premier League title in 3 games. But you can put down a marker in 3 games. And in game 1, your main contender for the title last year, here is Arsenal. You went out and made big investments here's a chance to now go forth and bear fruits on those investments that you've made.
But you made big investment. Some of your key players are injured, and you don't play a big investment.
Well, the management is saying that the big investments will come on later on when Liverpool is vulnerable.
But that's why it's the key to the game. Arsenal survive until management gets sense in them head.
And we saw Liverpool huffing and puffing against 10 men Newcastle. Yeah, Liverpool fans, come at me. Now, 10 men Liverpool Newcastle pushed Liverpool to the brink. Arsenal is supposed to be title contenders, bruh. Come on. Again, you made... Junior, what I'm saying is this. 3 years, number 2. Investments. Whosoever you put out on this field now, Arsenal, today, it's all about statement. So everyone needs to buy into this idea that we have to go forth and win this ball game. So whether it's Eze, Martinelli, whether it's Gyökeres, whosoever, the emphasis is that maximum Arsenal fully effort to win this ball game. And if that is not demonstrated in how they go about it, then you say Arsenal is still Arsenal aside their player number 2.
Big up BM. BM say he's a plastic Liverpool fan today. So
also,
with that being said, from what you just said, Benton, and I must applaud. It was great commentary there by you. With all that being said, do you agree with the Arsenal starting line?
No, I don't. I
right.
definitely don't agree. But one thing I will probably say though, there might be some. We saw Eze at Crystal Palace sometimes a little bit lax with the press. Arsenal, you will need to press and work with this against this Liverpool team. So maybe there's some defensive concerns around Eze.
You are going to so are you saying that Martinelli is a better defensive option than Eze?
I think I'm not saying it, but the coach Mikel Arteta is saying it.
The coach is a damn idiot. As we say, how would this hurt for Arsenal?
Saliba already sit down on his body.
He's hurt and he's coming out.
Yeah. Oh. Again, it almost seems like the Obi already start against Arsenal. Maybe they shouldn't have invested that money in players. Should have invested in the Obi man. And it's really a non-contact injury, Junior. It's just him head a ball, a man back into him, and him say, boy, him limp up, him pull up.
And it's too quick of a decision, so maybe he's been carrying a knock. Because it's not even let us see if you can recover. It's not can you walk it off. It's yo, him hurt, come on for the field. So maybe he's been carrying a knock.
If he was injured, and Arsenal fans can let us know, those Arsenal insiders, if he was injured going into this game, then
why start him?
Why start? Yo, you know what?
Yeah.
And Mosquera is on, player that they pick up. Why, football family, it rough for Gunners. The gun not even shine up yet. Where Shabba says shine up all of it. It can't. It cannot. So Liverpool should win this football game, family.
Yes. But there's always that element of surprise that sits there with Arsenal, and there's something to be said, like you say about setting up and having a surprise, and Mr. Marco them in the football lounge putting in a group chat saying this is our strategy and Ray, and that's cool, but on paper, I don't think Arsenal is throwing their best punch, and while Liverpool is throwing their best punch and they have options where they can throw more punches. And with all this money spent, yes, Arsenal is not full strength. But you're going into the international break. You can't hold back. You cannot hold back. I'm sorry. And this is the mighty Liverpool. This isn't play Liverpool. This is mighty Liverpool. If you take a risk and it's a bad risk, by the time you blink, you can be down 3-4. So why take that chance? It to me is just crazy.
Yeah, but again, Arsenal fans don't lose hope. Because 10 men Newcastle did exceptionally well against Liverpool. So
yeah.
So Arsenal is supposed to be title contenders, boss. You're supposed to do one better than 10 men Liverpool Newcastle. Come on.
Yeah, but if Liverpool is a big side, whatever it is that caused them to go weary versus Newcastle, you think they'll fix that? They'll be more focused
slap your ball.
Yeah.
BM says, I love all the Gundam. That's the song. I love all of the Gundam. I think I don't want to say I love all of... I don't even know the truth.
I could have swear it says ice up all of the Gundam.
See, I don't even
them
know.
Shine and Chris.
See?
Shabba.
And he says Man City lost again. Yeah, we definitely 5 o'clock Eastern. Tune in for the football show, Ball Chat Weekly, where we'll discuss Man City. Man City, a lot to be said about Man City. A lot will be said about Man City at 5 o'clock. Yeah, big up to Cameroon. Big up yourself. My fancy friend.
I'm on living a dream right now, especially with Arsenal. Arsenal's injury bug that leaves the door open for Chelsea to be the main title contender. Because let me give you a precursor to what I'm going to talk about today in the show. Liverpool have a clear
Martinelli
breakaway right
was
now.
in a very attacking position a while ago.
Martinelli above man. So Verts now over to Salah.
Look at
Salah into the
Verts.
box.
Let's see what Verts does.
I am blocking.
Mohamed Salah cut out by cross cut out by Calafiori. All right, Martinelli again, Junior. Again against Kanate. Yo! Okay, I think we've seen enough. Gabriel Martinelli not helping himself here.
Hey, Yakareza look at him like, brother, what you doing? The bad body.
But man, who across the ball to no one in the middle? Yakarez move out of the middle. It's like we are running with head out of the ground and look up dribble pan ball game. No. I'm pitting the ball game that man, the primary school in dribble we head down, man. We're a big man now, you know.
Yeah, and as if BM needed confirmation, BM right is I love all of the Gundam. I swear it was ice up all of the Gundam.
Well, I think me I talk about something rents up. So maybe I'm not right sure me at that.
I the same tune that album. Yeah? Not the same tune that album. The same tune. I talk about Shine and Chris.
Okay.
The same tune.
And by the way, you know, Rastaman burn all them violent gun tune there. Burn them.
Politics time again.
And, you know, give thanks to those who, big up to those who go forth and will be flying down to Jamaica to cast their votes over the next.
You sure? You sure people are doing that? You sure they can come back?
Well, might as well turn away there. 0-0 family. Early warm. See? Trying to get Salah behind there from a deep pass. I think Zubamendi. Was that Zubamendi? Ibrahim Konate, very strong.
Go easy the man them just puncture the press. Why?
A baby press.
Further Arsenal fan, I see the team. I see the team. I would lose my mind.
But again, they do have subs on the bench to come out and make an impact, right? So maybe that's what Coach Mikel Arteta is coach. No matter how you win it, right?
Right. When man them punch the press again. Lord of mercy. Whatcha?
Okay, Madueke, get up.
Yeah, the man chop Madueke out of him shots. Move in as a boy.
By the way, line up your ballers and Bugs for later on. Ballers being the impressive players of the week, Bugs being the unimpressive players of the week. We have a lot of Bugs to highlight and a lot of ballers, so bring them forward later. Later on at 5 p.m. also the Reggae Boys squad for Bermuda Trinidad World Cup qualifiers. I'm sure Junior has a lot to say about that particular squad selected by one Mr. Steve McLaren, and I guess Rudolph Speed much in my squad selection too. 5 p.m. Eastern. A while ago, Mosquera doesn't know what to do with the ball a while ago. They don't know who to pass it to. They don't speak the same language.
If you almost lose the ball, it's just one little push on them back.
Yeah, so it's like, but, and maybe, all right, because I know one of the centre backs them usually take on the role of driving the team forward. And, Saliba has been that guy. But, Mosquera just came on. I mean, maybe somebody else even drop back and pick up a ball from him. And, Declan Rice is dropping back. By the way, big up Michelle, the Chelsea fan. Big up yourself. Boy, we don't hear from Michelle in a few days. Big up, Junior. We have some VAR decisions that occurred in that Chelsea game yesterday. We will talk about it later.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later. Why you will come on, officer? So I know say why you will come on, officer? Watch out!
Superman, dropping. Yo, come on. Okay, I've seen so many bad passes, like simple passes, and then Blur and Verts do the same stupidness.
Yeah, should have done a lot better with that one. A lot better.
Six, 17 minutes into the ball game, family. Junior, early thoughts on the game so far?
It's a typical early goings of the game. You're not going to see much of how the game really going to play out. Both teams are feeling themselves out, which is a typical EPL game right now. And this kind of goes into a rhetoric I'm going to sell later on at 5 o'clock. Another precursor argument that I'm going to give you guys is football had passed Jose by about 5 to 10 years ago, right? Football had adjusted to Jose ball when Jose was at the top of the mountain. I think football has adjusted to Pep as well. And I think we're seeing remnants of that in every EPL game now. And I think Pep is struggling. I think Man City, who is a direct derivative of Pep Guardiola's football mind, is struggling with what football has turned into now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Curious to hear that later on.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. And I have proof.
Corner kick for us now.
But I think Pep will have to evolve. His style of coaching is dead. His style of football is dead. We're not seeing that anymore. We don't say I won't even disrespect the great Barcelona teams and call it tiki-taka. But his style of football is gone. And that's why you see so much parity in the league right now. If you notice, it takes a while for the cream to rise to the top in these games.
Bullshit piece FC. No.
Come on. Yeah, but Liverpool is better.
Arsenal, hey, yo, until Arsenal get a corner kick, you know, people dead enough.
It look dangerous.
By the way, big up to our listeners, big up to all the viewers, wherever you're watching us. Big up. Thank you. Shouts out to those watching us. But in the mainland and in Babylon and those outside, big up.
And BM says there's always drama in Jamaican football. Yo, I'm going to show my ability to adjust later on today. Watch.
I don't think you have any other choice but to adjust with Jamaican football. You know something? Jamaican football has always been. You just have to kind of keep it on moving. President Michael Ricketts said the players them need to show loyalty and hunger. I think that's, you know, so.
I go and eat some banana chips.
So. Ball is with Rhea. Rhea sending it long. I mean, and so for Arsenal, definitely trying to get the ball wide. You can see a deliberate, you know, he's going at Kirkes. Madueke is going at Kirkes. Now, something we talk about in the pregame, you know, both players have something to prove. Madueke, big transfer, didn't work out at Chelsea. Kirkes in now at Liverpool, replacing one of the big dogs in the fullback position for that old Liverpool team, that big Liverpool team. So he has big shoes to fill in this left back position. So, both players, you know, Madueke have to come to the party and do something to really ignite this Arsenal attack. Because Martinelli already gone now on hold anytime he got the ball. I mean, he's dribbled himself into difficult positions when he should have just made the simple passes. So.
What a turn by Wirtz.
Very good ball, Yacht.
Okay.
And giving away, I would give to him. McAllister.
He looks so, yeah.
All right, Madueke, look what we have inside. Watch out. Very good recover by Kirkish, though.
You know, the big thing, and while you were talking about Madueke and having something to prove, and Kirkes have to maintain some level of steel on that left wing side. The player that is going to struggle the most with this Arsenal team is Gyökeres. Because he is now in a graveyard shift. Madueke, from we saw him at Chelsea, he is not the person that is going to deliver service to a striker. Martinelli can't even deliver service to himself. So Gyökeres right now is on a graveyard shift.
Well, we saw Gyökeres at Sporting drifting out sometimes and picking up the ball. This is where now you need a complete player. You get involved in the game in other aspects. At set piece FC, score youth! Saved by Becker. Alisson Becker pushed that one. Yo! Hey, yo, the ball got to Madueke a while ago. Madueke, it's like he looked surprised.
Yeah, he had no idea what he was going to do.
Arsenal with a good chance there. Very good save by Alisson Becker.
Yeah.
But yeah, the supply concern for Gyökeres. Because, I mean, if you have a centre forward and you can't get the ball to them, get the ball. Actually, it's a good save, you know, because when you look, the ball coming through a sea of bodies. He saw that late, you know.
Yeah.
Look, what kind of idiot this? So, Arsenal players don't speak the same language. 2 players a while ago, I go for the same ball.
A lot of uncertainty around this Arsenal team right now. But one thing is for sure, defensively they are sound. So there are times though that like Zubimendi's on the ball right now. So in possession, fine. But out of possession, I'm seeing too many times where Vert is just running into open space. And that should be leaving some question marks for Arsenal.
So
there should be some
question marks. The ball too high over Gyökeres. This is part of the support, system that he has done so far. Calaferi getting forward and trying to supply some crosses. So Liverpool will take a note because if they can quickly take that ball off of him, there's space behind.
So BM says, I don't think football has passed Jose. Like most people, if they are not in the right environment, they won't perform at their best. Fenerbahce wasn't the right fit for Jose. I'm going to prove to you why football has passed Jose. It's easier. For me, it's an easier argument to sell that football has passed Jose by than it is to say football has passed Pep by. It's a lot easier because the evolution of football, you cannot win Jose way anymore. You're not going to see a team come out and play stifling defense and just send one man on a counter attack and bomb up the field and score and then lock shop. Them days gone. You're not seeing football play like that anymore.
Timber and Gapco battling their free kick to Liverpool.
Football has become such a specialized sport. And specialized is not the right word. Football has become such a what's the right word? Technique-driven sport. I think that's the right word. Football has become a technique-driven sport where you have 11, not even 10 players, as we have a dangerous free kick here for Liverpool, put it into the box. Football has become such a technique-driven sport that you're seeing teams right now having 10 technically gifted outfielders. That's where football is right now. Jose cannot coach that. He cannot. He just cannot. Good Jose, Sean Dyche, Sam Allardyce, them man, they can't coach football anymore.
So why is he never put in a contract him have to play big games? His expression don't look too happy on the bench in the background.
Hell no, the man don't look too happy. The man sit down and say, boy, Martinelli a play over me. If Odegaard and Saka is injured and Eze cannot play,
he's yet to learn the system, Junior.
You can make as much argument as you want. As Arsenal with a great goal scoring opportunity as a corner kick here in the 26th
And
minute.
Arsenal winning the corner kick battles. At
Yeah.
least the corner kick starts so far. Set piece
And
FC at them again.
And Liverpool has been toothless.
Well, they definitely haven't gotten any corners. You can't
Corner.
You can't even beat the first man, brother. Come on. This might be a dry ball game, you know.
Yeah. Until the 16-year will come on.
Yeah, this might be a dry ball game. Well, we get all this hype for a ball game and then it just a peter out to just foolishness. Well, see a Liverpool fan in the background, I bite him cane. I bite him stick.
Hungry one.
I say, what go on?
Him lacking iron.
The nerves. Man, Ekatike has been a non-factor. Definitely, you can see that. Arsenal probably will be zeroing on keeping him tight, keeping either Gabriel or somebody close to him when they're on the attack, when Liverpool's on the attack. Yellow card to Gravenberch, that's all. And there goes. We talk about Calafiori driving forward. Again, if you can pinch that ball off of him and get it forward quickly.
Yep.
Yellow card to Gravenberch in the 28th minute of play.
Gotcha. So, what was Declan Rice's plan on that free kick?
Well, he was the key to, and as a warm up, he was the key to the game, I call it, in that midfield. I mean, warm up, Eze. Mikel Arteta has seen enough, Junior.
I've seen enough since I saw the opening, the starting 11. I think the Arsenal players have seen enough because they have no interest in getting the ball down the left side to Martinelli. None. Man, I'm not even try to give Martinelli the ball.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is that Szoboszlai is playing right back, so
exactly. Get the ball to somebody on the left side feet and make him run at Szoboszlai. I don't know.
Mosquera seems to have stepped in quite well for Saliba. Doing quite well defensively there.
He's being asked. He's not being asked to do anything difficult as yet.
Alisson Becker taking on a little bit of unnecessary pressure.
Well done by Alisson too.
Szoboszlai looking to squeeze it through.
Boy, Florian, and ball game has looked like it's too big for you.
Well, he did come back and make one good pass.
Sure. Better, what about midfield generals? The ball game are too big for you.
The bar low these days, Junior.
Still 0-0 Liverpool versus Arsenal. This is the BCN Sports watch along every week during the European League season. We're going to pick the best games, and we're going to do a watch along for those best games. That also include other leagues, not just EPL, but EPL have the big games them the last 3 weeks. So you don't know when El Clasico come around, when Milan Derby come around. Based on how AC Milan is starting, the Milan Derby might be worth a watch along this year.
Yeah, you're on your own on that. Big up to the Rossinieri fans. Why? Cha-cha.
We definitely won't be doing a watch along in Germany because, boy.
I will say Bayern Munich yesterday looked a little bit stretch against Augsburg. Game ended 3-2.
It don't matter. Is there anybody that is going to can compete with Bayern Munich right now? The answer is no.
By the way, did Nicholas Jackson leave the airport in Bayern in Munich?
A report. I feel Nicholas Jackson chained himself to the bathroom stall at the airport.
He's not.
Once I ain't leaving.
He's not leaving. But he's not gonna play ball in the bathroom stall.
He's not gonna play ball at Chelsea either.
Yeah, guys, that is not Bayern Munich.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch
Ball
out!
youth!
Watch out! Watch out!
Why don't take the shot there, sir? Virgil.
Yo, that is exhibit A. Why I say football has passed Pep Guardiola by. Right there, so that is what I want. This sequence of play is exactly what I'm going to talk about.
What?
You have
how it passed Pep's mind?
Huh?
We'll table that till later.
Yeah, we'll table that for later. But just remember that play.
Okay. West Ham defeated
says,
Nottingham Forest 3-0.
Boy, I would give my right hand to get Paqueta at Manchester United.
I actually hope my Paqueta don't. No.
Well, reportedly he's going to Villa. Reportedly Villa is monitoring him, and I think it's like 55 million valuation for him, which is just crazy to me. So Baliba is valued at over 100, but Paqueta is 55 million. That's just madness.
You won't have to worry about yellow card gambling investigation.
We would have to do it either way, but I'm already clear.
We won't have to worry about doing any. Every time Paqueta get a card, this cloud was it. There is somebody in the FA office in England. I look at the book, the market, the gambling market down in Brazil. Every time him get a card. With Baliba, you don't have to have those things.
A goal list, you know. Goal list. Lucky.
So he couldn't. I mean, all right, yeah, Saka with a Coutinho on the left, but I mean, Madueke is not Saka.
Pass the ball to Gyökeres.
But you could have laid the ball to the forward.
Yeah, of course.
Well, all right, no, him could have laid to Martinelli. Martinelli running in.
Benton, Gyökeres' body, you see, Gyökeres' body language a while ago is telling me everything. He knew he was going to get the ball. Yo,
them centre forward here just want to sit down and bleach and get ball. Learn to play.
Gyökeres made him run. His body language said everything. This, like him say, this better not pass on the ball.
Four corner, Arsenal winning the corner kick battle so far. 4. Set piece FC again. And that one didn't work. Goal kick Liverpool. My youth, with all the set piece plans them man you have drawn up, them couldn't score on goal from 4 corners yet.
look at how Liverpool is approaching the corners. Look what Liverpool do to Arsenal players. They might beat them up.
Yeah, but I mean, this is set piece FC. The man himself draw for a new.
Ain't no matter. Come take a beat up, boy.
Thing.
Look, watch Marino. Sit up here, Matty boy. Boy.
Yeah, Mikel Marino, a fish. Come on. Well, I don't know where my jump up that ear, but what? That's not necessary, Reggie. Where my jump up in that ear, that's all.
BM says in the last 3 years, Jose won the Conference League with Roma and also took them to the Europa League final. I think there is still room for the Jose style in modern football. BM says Lauren Donaldson's style is similar to Jose and he achieved success with the Reggae Girls. Those are outliers. It's not a general
points by BM. Very good points by BM.
No. Hold on. It's not a general statement. My statement is a very general statement. You're going to have outliers, just like Pep. I think Pep's style of football is dead.
I think,
but Pep Guardiola is good enough to keep Man City in the top 4. By himself is good enough to keep Man City in the top 4.
Martinelli, come off I feel, Virgin.
Hey, about that, man.
I think Martinelli should have just run off right this off. All right, to be fair, yeah, sorry, Junior, continue on.
No, we're done.
To be fair to Martinelli, I mean, is that you two had a very promising career. I guess the injuries, I don't know what. Probably the injuries really affected him, you know. Derailed his development and growth. Because we spin the clock back, what, 4 years ago? Was it 4 years ago? Martinelli was, right?
There were talks at one point.
But he was impactful in games, though, right? I mean,
no, but
I remember seeing him coming on. All right, Arsenal, set piece FC. This is it now. Good steer, good block. And it's wide by Calafiori. Arsenal man, them want a corner kick. Well, I can't. Arsenal man, them beg too much, you know, everything them beg for.
A very good hold-up play by Gyökeres, though.
Yes, very good. Very good. Julian Timber with a shot there. Maybe Virgil should I get check out for concussion or whatever.
No, it looked like he more hit him hand than anything.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. When they are protecting face?
Looks so.
So how come they don't appeal for penalty?
No, because his hand was right at his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Arsenal now get no goal out for the corner. Liverpool, man, them beat them up.
I mean, they're definitely keeping them out from that danger era. If you saw, we saw the goal against Man United, where how they collapsed around the Man United goalkeeper. You know, see none of that around Alisson Becker today. Every man I get move up.
You don't see nobody run to Alisson.
Every man I get move up. So I mean, Liverpool definitely.
I don't even think they're taking on Alisson because them know we're gonna reach him.
What, elbow them?
I gotta start him like that. Yo, the hardest punch I've ever get in life, you know, is a goalkeeper punch the ball. I'm gonna go for your header, you know.
Yeah, goalkeeper, and man, I'm supposed to.
The man them, yeah. 2 fists thump my head side in a banter.
Martinelli was the 22-23 season. Martinelli was fire. He seems like a one season wonder according to BM. I really think the injuries derailed them.
I don't think. Look, all right. So this will
an MCL, right?
I think so. One ligament, but then that means I have a belief that you subscribe to the theory that anybody can be great.
Okay.
I don't subscribe to that theory.
Fair enough.
I think greatness is our everybody have a level where they can reach in whatever task that they're doing. You can maximize it, right? And everybody level is different. I don't think Martinelli was ever destined to be world class. I don't think that was in his DNA. So Martinelli just max out and reach which part him reach. I don't think injuries have anything to do with it.
Yo, Gabriel, man. Yeah, Gabriel crab up Salah while I got the entire side of this Liverpool stand up. Everybody over this. Yo, one thing with Gabriel, Gabriel not afraid,
He fights the bad one.
Yeah. I mean, I never really. So I never thought he was about greatness. He's just impactful. I mean, he was impactful then, and for some reason he still has a PS, but the decision making seems to, he might try to do too much. Might dribbling at too much corner right now. It's almost like he's trying to rekindle something from that season when.
I think the word is he hasn't matured.
And sometimes you have to play a leg of the ball. Yeah, maybe it's maturity. Leg of the ball and let the game come to you. Essentially, because by making those passes well, then you free up space for you yourself. Because then the defenders now won't play you as close, But it's just. I mean, he's still a young player who still can rediscover some of those elements,
He has to change his style. He has to change his approach to the game. And as him get older and slower, your game have to adjust to what you can do best. And maybe, but
BM is saying that you're saying that Junior, you're saying Martinelli peak early.
I wouldn't even say peak early. I think Martinelli reached for what his talent. Yeah. He peaked early.
Yeah, it might as well you just say that, Jan Dunn, because I see him
early. I also believe that
pass the ball to youth. Yo, hey. You see sometimes, I mean, I'm a keyboard coach, but Jaja, it's not everything. Sorry, Junior, go ahead. Make you finish your point.
No. But watch what I go on. Because like Arsenal want a penalty.
Julian Timber picked up the ball a while ago. Lift up your head and drop the ball into the box. Yakar is already in the box and wait for the ball. But Julian Timber decided that he was going to go dribble right down the wing. Wait, you don't need for dribble right down the wing. Drop the ball in the box. You have a striker. And I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm a football fan. So all Liverpool fans don't send me no hate mail. Tired of foolishness, man.
It is. You wonder what them see sometimes. But you notice Arsenal is just right side dominant.
Yes. And it's almost like they're programmed to say, always give the winger. Always give my dirty. Always give my. When the person who has the ball sometimes has a better option available, it's like they program. I don't necessarily buy into this robotic description that I've heard some people use.
I say it all the time.
The people are not robots. People still make the best decision in the space and the moments. But there's something to be said when there is a game plan in place and there's a focus on whether right side or left side, and you always look for those options. When, brother, don't pass it to him. There's a better option inside. Put the ball in there.
But you see, those are things I'm going to talk about when I talk about football has changed and football has evolved. And it's very similar to basketball, and how basketball is very similar. And it's kind of eerie to me how both sports kind of mirror each other, because they are robots as we reach halftime. They are robots. I think coaches are very boring first half, to be honest. I would say Arsenal. Would you say Arsenal had the better chance, or Liverpool had the better chance when Van Dijk did win the ball and then never score?
All right, so Van Dijk clear-cut chance probably. Because I'm trying to see what would be the clear-cut chance for Arsenal. I'm struggling.
It's not clear-cut, but they've created chances.
I mean, they're definitely on the offensive. No, something in the final third for Arsenal need to click. Now, granted, this is set-piece FC Arsenal, right? So they got, 5 corners? So usually our set-piece FC, Arsenal, and 5 corner kicks would have, be threatening because this is part of their MO. But they have been toothless on those 5 corners. So, Jurian Timber took a shot. It's hard to find. Liverpool had the one better chance. Ekatike, I didn't even remember Ekatike a player. So that's how good Arsenal is probably doing defensively. Probably even ball game maybe. And I need to step away for your cue.
All right. But I agree with that step away. I agree that it's been an even ball game, very even game so far. It's hard to pinpoint who is in the ascendancy. It's hard to pinpoint where the adjustments need to happen. I think both teams are canceling each other out. I think both teams are saying, I respect you so much, even though I believe Liverpool has found more joy in the midfield. I believe if Florian Wirtz was a little bit more clinical or technical in his touch, maybe Liverpool could have created more clear-cut chances, because Wirtz have gotten the ball in places where Liverpool would think that they could get more joy out of. And I think that is something that Arsenal need to adjust to. I Zubimendi not doing enough for me defensively. And the Zubimendi, Declan Rice, all Declan Rice have been doing so far is taking corners. And big up Fabi. Fabi says the game flat. Arsenal starting 3 defensive midfielders tells a lot. And that's a good way to look at it, but I don't think Arsenal is packing the midfield. I have seen Wirtz get enough opportunity with the ball in the middle of the field with nothing but open space in front of him, and all he has to do is pick out the right pass. And he has not picked out the right pass. And I think that to me is a problem. Fabio says, I don't understand the Saliba start. They knew that he was troubled with an injury. Crazy. I agree, Fabio. Saliba starting is crazy. Martinelli starting with Eze on the bench is crazy. It's just madness. And Fabio saying they are preventing the counter with a 3 defensive midfielder. But even if they are, if that could be a good point of view, but I am not seeing them stopping the counter. I am seeing Florian Wirtz not making the right decision. And it's a different point of view that, McAllister is playing deeper, even though normally he plays deep. But McAllister, to me, is playing a lot deeper. Gravenberg as well is playing a lot deeper. They are stopping the Arsenal counter. You see them coming in the picture many times and stopping Slavovsky from getting the ball, overlapping. We've seen that. We've seen that many times. However, for Arsenal, even though they might have 3 defensive midfielders playing, I don't see them being any influence in the midfield. I'm not defensively. They are lost defensively. I still can't And then he said the runs for Verts aren't really good, to be honest. Which runs? You're talking about Verts runs or the runs by his teammates off the ball? Because Verts have gotten the ball in some dangerous positions. He has. And he has done nothing with it, which to me is puzzling. It's puzzling. And I bigged up Julia. I big up Florian Verts. I think he could have been dynamic for Liverpool, but I have questions now. Fabi says Gakpo needs to get in the game. Liverpool is not playing to their strengths. We have yet to utilize Salah and Gakpo. Well, ball chat week 1, I said that Salah have the opportunity now to be a passenger to Liverpool's greatness. I said that in my opinion, Salah is on a much better attacking team than he has ever been on. Obviously, we're not comparing Bobby Firmino and no, we're not. That's a different level. We're talking in recent memory. This is Liverpool, very potent going forward. Salah now need to learn to play with them. That was week 1. Week 2, say, oh, Salah just being a passenger right now. When it's necessary, it's going to be needed. Week 3, I have questions now because Salah should be getting the ball to his feet, and Salah should be running at Calafiori or Timber, running at them, bombing at them. And we have not seen that Salah so far this year. So, what are we going to do? Fabi says the aim it seems is to use Etiqueta more than going down the width. I think Etiqueta, it looks that way because nobody is showing on the wing. So there's something to Gakpo and Salah need to make themselves become more available. And maybe that's the reason why Vert is getting all the space in the middle, because Merino and Zubimendi and Rice are locking off the channels down the wing. I never thought about it that way until the part of this conversation. And maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe Merino and Declan Rice and Zubimendi are packing the wings to protect Timber and Calafiori. That is a strong possibility. So now what they're saying is we are willing to let Florian Wirtz and Etiqueta beat us. And they can't. Benton, you back?
In the flesh, family, big up to everyone. I'm watching the replay. Continue on, man. Continue reason.
Yeah, so Salah says that, Fabi says that Salah did say in his last interview, then he's still not used to the new players as yet, especially Etiqueta. You see, Etiqueta, but I like Etiqueta, you know. But I know see why they want Isaac. I know see. It's clear. Clear as day. Isaac, he has the ability to take the ball at feet, turn with a defender on him, and make a decision. Etiqueta can't do that.
I think he can.
No.
Not to the level of Isaac.
That's the level of anybody. Etiqueta look like a deer, look like a young deer when the ball is at his feet. Etiqueta want to run.
I wish I could share with you this image. But I'm trying to take a screen grab of it, and NBC, I block the screen grab. All right, you see the ball that let me try to describe. It's pertaining to that chance that Virgil van Dijk had and the decision making. Virgil van Dijk is in the arc with the ball. Ekitike is to his left. Mosquera is charging towards Raya. Virgil van Dijk should have given that ball to Ekitike. Why is he trying to push the ball to the right? Is either shoot or give the ball to Ekitike. That's a scare. You know where your hot hands are located. No, the ball. He is wide open right in that 18-yard box. Play the ball to the left. Mosquera is already charging towards Rhea, towards the middle. He is wide. Give the ball. I wish I can take an image of it. In fact, you know what? Let me use my phone. Let's see if NBC Sport are going to try to block the image now. Yes, I can take an image of what I'm sharing. And then I'll share it. Because I say, come on, and that's Liverpool should have scored there, sir. Liverpool should have scored. On that chance. As it pertains to Ekitike, I think he can do those things. In fact, I think we saw him pull wide in the Community Shield, taking on players and creating, right?
No, it's more than taking on players. It's more than taking on players.
But,
all right, go ahead.
Yeah, but not to the level of Isaac. I don't think he's that level of Isaac.
Yeah. But you see what Arsenal is clearly saying, and after the conversation with Fabi a while ago, it kind of opened my mind a little bit. I was cussing out Zubimendi and Rice for not showing up in the midfield, right? Especially Zubimendi. I was saying defensively, I am not seeing Zubimendi. I couldn't understand why. Now that I play the game back again in my mind's eye, they are stopping the ball from going to the wing, right? And that explains why Wirtz have the ball in the middle of the field, have it stop, turn, have him head up. And all we see in the camera is Etiquette with two Arsenal defenders around him. And him trying to force the ball into, I think it was Salah at that time, down to the right wing. It was an easy take for, I think it was Merino or Rice that took the ball, right? It's an easy take. This is where an Isaac is more dangerous. How we see Harry Kane's game evolved to at the last year when he was at Tottenham and what he's doing now. What we see Harry Kane doing is coming to the midfield and say, give me the ball. Right? With Arsenal midfield now spreading so wide and Wirtz getting the ball in the middle by himself, all Etiquette have to do is just come closer and bounce 1-2 with Wirtz. Get closer and knock the ball with him. The midfielders have to collapse. And when they collapse, that's going to open the wings. And when the striker come into the middle of the field and get the ball, that channel between the wing back and the centre back is now wide ass open for Salah and Gakpo to dart into. But Etiquette doesn't have that in his locker. Etiquette want to.
No, I think he can.
Etiquette want to play like Erling Haaland.
I disagree. I think he can. In fact, again, I look at match analytics leading into the game. I look at his movement and look at where he's been collecting the ball in other games, and he does come short and pick up the ball. And this is not something that's unique to Liverpool. He did it as his previous club. So we have data to back it up, and we can go over Premier League analytics window and pull it up. What Arsenal is the reason why it's not working, I think, because I saw specifically a play where he came short to Wirtz, closer to Wirtz to get the ball. Gabriel is staying home. Gabriel is smart enough to know that I am not gonna chase you. We saw in the game in the Bournemouth game where the Bournemouth defender and Diake was moving out of position, and then Liverpool was getting behind. Gabriel is saying, no, I am not leaving Salah. I'm not leaving Salah wide on an island like that. So he has the ability to come short. Now, I took a screen grab of the Virgil van Dijk, whatever we want to call missed opportunity. And Ekitike is number 22. And it's up on the screen right now. Ekitike is number 22, and he's to the left of Van Dijk. Van Dijk decided to try to pass it right. I guess a Salah try find. And then Mosquera is the player to the left of Ekitike who's crashing in towards the penalty box. You play that ball to Ekitike, or you shoot because the goal is wide open. If you take a placement in the upper left corner or wherever, you get a goal. But at the end of the day, that should have been a golden opportunity for Liverpool. And that was a mistake.
Benton.
Yeah.
If I get that ball right there, sir, I am passing it to the right of the goalkeeper. I am not passing the ball. I am passing the ball to the net, to the right of the goalkeeper.
And maybe what? All right. So, but even the pass he made. See, this is why like vision is important. You know, this is why some people play midfield, and so the pass that he made, the flick outside, is a low probability pass. That's upon the. You have to ask Mohamed Salah to come back inside and try to get the ball. If you have midfield general, you curl it around. It's me I deal with in front so Salah can then drive into the space and then score. I guess that's too much to ask. But yeah, I agree. Pass the ball and I goal.
I have enough kahunas. I put my toe under the ball and scoop that over the keeper.
Yeah, now Raya, and I don't know if David Raya is baiting him to say like, take a shot to this right side, to his right. Because it seems like Raya is tilting towards the left. But if you place it well enough, there's no way Raya can save it.
Ben, you can't nobody can beat.
Yeah.
Beat? On the backside.
Yeah. So this is what Mosquera saw. So now he's crashing into that area to try to potentially block a Virgil van Dijk shot. If Van Dijk decides to try to take the ball to
so all the defender run come and kill out himself.
Yeah.
Go chop him.
Yeah. You're supposed to be able to, the Liverpool missile, the captain Virgil van Dijk, then it's a golden opportunity there. So real-time in-game analysis from BCN Sports. You know, don't know. Keys to the second half, family. You know, I like Ekitike. I know there are things he can improve on. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming short, picking up the ball. For me with Liverpool. As far as yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Decide when I do. If not play Yakares, get him the ball. The wingers cannot just keep running on into a channel and not supplying the crosses. Get the crosses in earlier. It doesn't have to be a winger to cross the ball. Timber, you have a ball, you cross is there, the man is there, put the ball in the box so the man can run onto it.
Yeah. That's
it for me. You're key for the next one.
Call me crazy, you know. Call me crazy. But I would take off Etiqueta and I would put on either Harvey Elliott or Connor Bradley, and I would move Gakpo to the middle.
I'm calling you crazy. There's no way I'm doing that.
I would do that and create issues for Arsenal midfield.
I would before I take off Ekitike, I'd take off Fleury and Wirtz.
No, you can't take off Wirtz. You need Wirtz. Wirtz need people. So to Wirtz get the ball right down in the middle. Lord of mercy.
And the reason why I think if we look at Liverpool, the first part of the Premier League, the hottest goal scorer, the hottest player has been Ekitike in terms of scoring. He scored in all games, including Community Shield, right? So I'm not taking off my goal scorer, my hottest informed goal scorer in this ball game. Until
I'll move him to the wing then.
That definitely this dog dead, him done until late.
But we're talking about how you going to create a chance. Right now, Etiqueta is being wasted.
Yeah, but what if you create a chance and nobody not score?
No, but he's being wasted. As him now try put it into him with his back turn to the goal. All right, let's see what I'm saying. Stupidness. That's just stupidness. Watch it. Deer in a headline. Watch it. What you do?
All right, ball into the box.
Watch it. Get
All
up,
right, the ball
Pump.
need to play to Verts. It's like they not speak the same language. That ball, if you go back to Verts. I'm
Come
keeping
here, Tikita, come.
Ekitike on though. I am keeping him on the field. Roger said, I can't be the only one feeling sleepy. Talk about Roger. Donald says, I can't be the only one feeling sleepy. Quote from Roger. Roger says, I am not Messi. I am not going to come back and make the team win. What? Weird. I will ask somebody about Messi. Junior, sounds like trouble over Man City there, brother. Rodri,
Hey.
Rodri said
tell-
he's
but
not
tell-
Messi.
I tell the people I'm in the football lounge group on Facebook, I say, look, we all know you can't win the Premier League in 3 weeks. But there are some teams that we know not winning the Premier League this year, right? Manchester United not winning the Premier League this year. You can't put Man City in that as well. Man City not winning Premier League this year. It's done. Done.
I think Man City just need to make two moves.
They're not making any move.
Yeah, if you watch the game today, the transfer window closed September 1st. You make two moves. You rectify the positions. I'll tell you, I will disclose those two moves come 5 p.m. Eastern on Ball Chat Weekly. So tune in. That's all I'm have to do. Sometimes in our life where I make things more difficult than they need to, it doesn't need no fancy schmancy, creative, you inverted this and that and blah, blah, blah. No, you don't need none of them things there. Sometimes you just need to just do the common sense, sensible thing.
Yeah.
And if they make those two moves, then they're back in the title race. My youth, you play 3 games already and you already lose 2. And that's in Man City. I don't even know if Ryan Cherokee made the squad today.
Him out for 2 months.
Oh, he's out. Okay. Last week he had too much at Tottenham last week, eh?
Yeah, like reports time is out for 2 months.
All right, good ball, Verts. One thing Arsenal, all right, you see how Martinelli is definitely coming back and helping with Salah. I don't know if Ezzy was going to do that, Junior.
Yeah, you can't say
Ball, youth! My youth, we are shoot from there so far.
But you see that is what is needed. So Gakpo now biting into the middle. That is where Etiqueta should pick up the ball and turn. And I see everybody saying this game boring. BM said the quality of the game is bad. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a very good technical game. It's two teams that know that at the end of the season they'll be at the top, within the top 2 at the table, and they don't want to look back at this game and regret it. Now the onus is on Liverpool because they are at home. They need to push a little bit higher, push a little bit harder. Arsenal don't necessarily need to score.
So how y'all gonna win?
Arsenal don't need for win. Arsenal just don't need, they can't lose. Pool need to win because Pool know that when them go to Emirates next, it roles going reverse.
I think Arsenal need a victory here, Junior. You make investments to challenge this team.
Arsenal need a good result, not necessarily a win.
There's nothing better than
As
a good...
Madueke, watch.
There's nothing better. Martinelli running back. What?
Watch.
All right, Madueke. Watch out. All right, Madueke. Cross the ball, youth. Cross the ball now. Good recover, Kirkish. Cross the ball now. But how many opportunities are you going to get to cross the ball?
That's just Madueke being Madueke. We've seen it at Chelsea last year. Why are we surprised?
Because
this is one of the ball we try to fight for the penalty
figured that
too,
he was going to be doing better.
Remember, you Leopards don't change the stripes, sir.
Set piece FC with the 6th corner kick. And I make one count. Almost not Junior. Ball went over Gabriel's head.
Nah. Why all those who predicted 2-1 and 3-2 and all these things, why were we wrong?
Yeah, I predicted 3-2.
Yeah, I predicted 2-1.
They did score 3 goals in that West Ham game late, so who knows?
Why, you're predicting that Arsenal going to turn into West Ham?
Hey, look, I never expect Forest to make a backside drop a belly. I wonder a penny for Maren NASCAR starts at this moment. That's another scenario. If you're getting rid of Nuno, get rid of him and move on. Why?
Jose is available.
Jose always available, brother. Him always want to walk.
See, Gakpo now. Gakpo that? Yeah, Gakpo now playing in the middle. That's one I changed. I would make. I would full up the middle.
Liverpool fans enjoyed last year at McAllister, you know. Next year, Real Madrid come calling. If he's still good. Ball, youth! Done him! Take salad! Good cutout. Yo, 3 players converge over there, so we cut off Salah, you know.
Yeah, but where was Etiquette up front?
Yeah, the man in the box and wait for cross, brother. Everything now we are going to blame Etiquette.
Him never reach it. He was
The
no, come on,
there,
Ben.
the ball don't come cross.
No, he wasn't there.
Cross.
Nope.
But very good defending from Calafiori though. He didn't get caught on it. Even though Liverpool, Mohamed Salah had a slight edge. I mean, I guess what you could say is, all right, maybe Salah should just go ahead and put that across immediately.
But there was nobody there in the box.
Brethren, Ekitike was there, brother.
Eh? I'll be a troop in this verse, you know.
It's a different system, a different. I mean, it's a different animal.
Brother, see ball, control, ball, control ball, pass ball.
Yeah,
no matter what system you play.
Yeah, it's a different animal right now. This is the big league.
So we're in a steering match right now. Who do you think blinks first? Who do you think makes the first substitution?
Liverpool win, man. Liverpool win. This team resilient. You know, them probably score one goal yet.
Look at the midfield. Look how much white shirts just clog up the middle of the field.
Yeah, well, because Arsenal really conservative. Them a drop off, you know. Them really a drop off. And Mikel Arteta probably say, yo, we can surrender up the Sotone, you know, can have whatever, but we cannot let you guys get behind us. So I think if I look at this formation when Arsenal is in a defensive posture, they pretty much don't want Liverpool runners behind them. And so they're dropping out, surrendering the ball to whosoever want to come short for you and blah, blah, blah. And you know, Van Dijk. Van Dijk. That's, hey. All right. Okay,
offside.
come on.
That should be offside.
Come on, brother. Shot, youth.
Offside.
Goal, youth. Go. All right, I'm going to see what go on here, referee.
Offside.
So that's what I think too, still, you know, why I would keep him on the field. He has this tendency to get around the goal. And when you're in a farm, it's, you know, everything will click for you. Yeah, man, yeah. Hey, so why Flavian Wirtz never control the ball properly, brother? If you had cheat code, this was control the ball properly, they say, you know.
We don't establish them double.
Substitution for Liverpool.
A good little shot still, you know.
Brother, control the ball better.
Then take off McAllister and put on Jones. So clearly, Slat is saying, all right, Arsenal, you don't want to come forward and play football, we are going to come at you. Because Jones now, I think now Jones is going to push up beside Wirtz and Gravenberg going to play as a 6.
All right, let's see.
I think that's the plan now. So now
it's an interesting risk because Will Jones do the work as McAllister in that midfield.
But that's the thing. I think Slat is now saying it's a waste of time having 2 defensive-minded midfielders. I think that's what Slat is saying right now because Arsenal is not pressing them or pushing on them.
Yo, set piece FC must score one of them corners, you know.
This is madness. What Timber doing?
This is when you have people who shouldn't be in certain areas, you know.
Not a penalty that.
It's good run back by Salado and a penalty that, man. His hands are to his body. His hands are actually on his body. Oh, that's a penalty. But from what day you carry feelings every time, so I get penalty against your side, you know.
Da da dee. You know what is funny is that Arsenal, instead of doing in-swinging corners, they're doing out-swinging corners. All their corners, they want nothing to do with the 6-yard box in the corners. All of them. I've noticed that. all their corner kicks are being outswingers. Are them down the body with a left foot who can kick corner?
They must have some money, man. That must be them.
So why no in-swinging corners then?
That must be the strategy. We have a clash ahead between Calafiori and Kanate. Arsenal need to put on the boy Waneri. Alright, not the boy, the young man Waneri. I you know what? Let me reserve this comment till later. Because I'm trying to see if Madueke is really an upgrade on what they have. Or what they had, or who they had.
Well, no, he's not an upgrade over Saka.
No, it's not the upgrade over the starter, upgrade over the backup. Because I'm not a starter.
So who is the backup? Who was the backup for them?
Then I try to scratch my head, but this brother he's not impactful though, for your backup.
He is impactful. It's just that what I'm trying to do is not working. I think this is where
sometimes they put one year down that side.
Yeah, but always a square peg round hole. No, Madueke is comfortable coming down the right wing, but he just wants. We might describe it as selfish, but he's just very aggressive.
But the issue though that I have is that if you can't supply, if you're struggling to supply the passes to the, all right, yeah, Salah control the ball, brother. Yeah, Salah come off I feel.
Yo, hit live. But I think you're live. Hit live.
Huh?
I think you're behind a little bit. You're behind like about 10 seconds.
Oh, that the play gone long time?
Mm-hmm.
No, but me that's about Madueke. Is that it doesn't seem like his first desire is to cross the ball. And it doesn't seem like he's committed to then just put the ball in for the center forward. Then it almost seems like his objective is to create for himself.
Yep.
Which it kind of nullifies the importance of having a forward.
He's the complete opposite of Saka.
But
the perfect winger to me would be a merger between Saka and Madueke. Because Saka sometimes is too unselfish, while Madueke is too selfish.
I don't.
They need to find a middle ground.
And this is how much MPA? 54 million?
Yeah, for a backup. Let me see what Salah do now. Normally, this is a goal for Liverpool.
Good try. You try to put it over the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Calafiori is there though. He's back.
Yeah, but he's just a passenger to greatness. Because he's dropping him back again. Hold on.
Coming shot.
Gakpo get out of that a while ago.
Yo, oh, come on. Swallow twist up almost, twist up himself.
Oh, yeah, you say Calafiori is there. The man is a passenger, brother. Why?
Yo, hey. When you play right back and left back, brother, and now that's already. When up somebody I drive, I know easy I get ready to come on.
He's vexed to is he vexed to you though?
Yeah, my carry feelings like him at school, but him to come do something then. And do something.
The God get you ready to.
Alright, so this Curtis Jones sub. Alright. I'm trying to see if Curtis Jones will impact this ball game.
He has. He has given balance So before Wirtz getting the ball with open space, now it's two of them in the midfield getting the ball in a dangerous position.
Again, that pass straight down the middle, just a little bit softer. Ekitike could be on the end of that.
Yep.
To be fair, it seems like Kirkisha's handle his own. Maybe I play him or play against.
Madueke has made it easier for him. Now, a long time never take off Martinelli. Because Martinelli did nothing since the first 3 minutes of the game. You know?
He has been defending well. He ran back a few times to help against Salah. Arsenal have to win this game. I mean, this is you go out and make these transfers. This is the reason why to topple the big team. This is the big team. You've been number 2 3 years in a row. This is the title. This is the title team. You said a significant marker now by going £91 million man on the field. Come on, this is why you spend money for these players. Ebericha Eze.
Well, both teams have blinked. And both teams are now being more forward thinking. So the game should open up a little bit more.
And to emphasize the point that you made earlier in the first half, you see why Liverpool need Isaac.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I would say more about, well, you know, I'm gonna talk about that later. There's so many things to talk about, but I understand why Alexander Isak wants Liverpool. He says, Fabrizio Romano is saying that he only wants Liverpool. I understand why he only wants Liverpool. And my thing is this, the way I interpret it as, yo, pass the gap, go at them. Corner kick for Liverpool. As Timber shouting at somebody. Regarding Isak, we have watched this youth from the youth level. And we have seen his progression, but we also have noticed that he has had opportunities to go to big clubs and he fell through. This is his last big potential contract, last big title contending club move. He will not rest until this move goes through. He will now have a chance to compete for trophies year in and year out for the next 3 years at Liverpool. Of course, you're going to try and force this move through. You have to. What, stay at Newcastle and do what? Win nothing? So I see why Alexander Isak wants this move. And I think Newcastle will go ahead and just make the move complete. I mean, whatever, $150 million or whatever it is, get it done. Because you can't hang on to a player who no one dare hear or place. Just let it go.
Yeah, I agree. Mohamed Salah is having a nightmare game. Nightmare game.
Yeah, and I remember I think you asked Fabi Frano Wednesday at halftime, Fabi about father time. And Fabi thinks that he will come good. Liverpool fans think Salah will come good. Maybe, but maybe not. We know. And so this is why the Isak move is much, much more important. Because now you become less reliant and less dependent on a Mohamed Salah.
Yep.
Shot youth! Chaja! Ooh, that was heading in Junior. From Verts.
Yeah. We are rooted.
Still 0-0.
And you know, the game maybe it's because in my mind it's two big teams playing, but I think the game has gone quick. You know, sometimes a game boring and it's just slow and lethargic. I think these two teams just nullifying themselves.
Yeah. All right, so
now both of them have made attacking changes that is going to put pressure on the other opponent defenders. Make us see how the last 15 minutes go.
Yeah. Yo, don't play about the ball, that's a Gravenberch. Switch your field, brother.
They've started to poke holes in the Arsenal wall now, though.
All right, so now look at Eze's positioning. It's almost like a hybrid between a wing and a left side midfielder.
Yep.
But he's very cautious not to overcome it because the defensive response. So now he picks up the ball and he's going at slobber slide.
Great change of pace as well.
But
this is where
Gyökeres ended up on the same left wing a while ago.
Right. And this is where Gyökeres' penchant to leak left, hurting them right now. Because he should have been down the middle.
But look at Calafiori. Look where he is. Calafiori is sitting in Abraham Konate's lap right there, so. If Liverpool, go on the out! Yeah, yo, so if Liverpool, the ball when Verts just clear out. If him the technical find a teammate, Liverpool could be on the raid.
Yeah, Gyökeres is asleep though. Because that's a rotted ball by Odegaard. If that was Haaland, that's scoring up.
Listen, we're not talking about teams that not winning over 500, boss. We're not discussing players from teams that winning over 500.
If that was the Viking that scored. 100% sure of that.
Hey boy, Slot, a long time put on case, I know.
Is he taking off Salah?
No, he's taking off Ekekike. He's not taking off Salah.
So that's a change I would have made from halftime.
And here comes Abraham Konate seems to be struggling.
So Guehi just got richer, right?
Yeah, but I think Guehi will take whatever and forward.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle had asked for Gomez in return. Or not Newcastle, Crystal Palace. So yeah, but I think Liverpool fans them they said the baby Giovanni Leone. How would it say?
Anybody would believe that idiot.
That's a big league, man. Still 0-0. Well, he's not even on the bench. I don't know if him have a knock or something like that. It's good to see Conor Bradley back on the bench for them, though. Hey, there's Slot with the
magnet board.
Something that Ruben Amorim widely used in the midweek against Grimsby Town. Tactical board in full effect. Junior, what a manager. That's why Pep now dropped on a tactical board. Pep just tell a man, say, yo, brother, this is what we want you to do. No bother with no tactical board foolishness.
And that's why he's behind Manchester United right now.
Yes, we will not speak of teams that are under 500. Ekatika's race is run. Ibrahim Konate off. No, I mean, Eze should be able to. Food, soup. I guess Joe Gomez probably has a brethren. 10 minutes left in the ball game. Don't make this brother run at me over here, sir.
Well done. Hey man, really turn about the ball. I can't see where Liverpool goal coming from. No.
But that kind of rice a while ago.
Complain to the ref for nothing.
Hey, by the way, big up to Sly playing right back. I think he's done quite well.
Thanks to Martinelli.
Well, you can only play who them send at you, brother. I mean, you know, Sly is definitely one that Liverpool should keep.
Yeah.
All right, so Liverpool has made a couple of these passes straight up the middle, you know.
So that's where the space was. Wirtz was the one getting those passes in the first half. Now Jones is sharing it, and that's what I was talking about, and that's why Etiqueta is wasted, because I think that's where Etiqueta should have been getting the ball.
Okay. Zubimendi with a yellow card.
And so, like you said earlier, when you said that Gabriel not tracking Etiqueta and staying home, that's what you want as a striker. Because if you get the ball 25 yards from goal and you turn and you have nothing but green grass in front of you, that's what you want. So that's where they miss an opportunity. And if he was offering that, he would still be on the field.
Goal! Liverpool score. Why, I said Peace FC. Yo, and then make a man them did they sit down and plan and scheme against it. Oh, Junior not see goal yet.
Not yet. But we're curious know how it score. As Slavos score, I want to kick free kick.
Well, let's just wait for you to load, Junior. Yo, hey people, we have AI scoring now.
Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy.
Man score from way downtown, brother.
Oh, you give up. That's what, 30 yards out, 35 yards out?
I'm going to put some fire emoji or something in that chat, something. Because are some BBC or whatever, well, a Sunday still. But you don't know where they are, you have to say, what a BBC goal.
See, Rhea look like, yo, I need to see the trajectory of that ball. I don't understand how. Yeah, let me see that replay.
My youth, drop some things in that chat now, brother. Yo, Rhea dive out him clot and the ball can't reach. What a goal, youth. What a goal. Hit off the post and going. So, the only way I save that if you turn up on the post over there, so.
No, you cheat, go over there. You can't beat it. Better. The type of shot, and him kick it right-footed. It half a bend one way.
Boy. You see the keeper dive up to now can't reach, brother.
But he stepped left first.
Yeah, and the man see him step left. When man kick your other side if he need step right. All right, Arsenal, big money transfer team. This is it now, you know. Because
I'm not taking nothing away from the goal. It's a very good goal.
It's a very good goal. Liverpool up 1. Cheese and peas, Junior. And the man them not get Alexander Isak yet.
Effie! Oh, you don't score that!
Yo! Refund! Yo! Arsenal, get back our money from Crystal Palace there, brother. What is?
Martinelli has scored that. Martinelli scoring that.
Martinelli at least take a shot. What in the world? The man buck him too up on the grass. Maybe Mikel Arteta saw something that we didn't. Why him up on the bench? Yo, big money transfer baller coming to your youth. This is the club where you say, are your boyhood club. That's the ball they get beat.
I think he couldn't believe.
Ball get beat.
I didn't think it was offside. I couldn't believe.
No, I don't care about no offside. Ball get beat. Alisson Becker better save him life. And I ignore that ball because that ball they kick with all the energy, every bone, every muscle and fiber. That on target. Junior, that's what? 7 yards out? And this is how many I ride man back. Yo, Zuma Mendy, come on for a man back, brother. What's Zuma Mendy? BM says a reminder, most notably, quote, English players are overhyped and overvalued. True. Thank you, BM.
True. And breaking news, Emi Martinez have been left out of the Aston Villa squad in their upcoming game next. Emi Martinez is currently negotiating. Manchester United is currently negotiating with Villa for Emi Martinez. And he's been dropped out the squad today. Here we go soon. Yo, Salah is a bug. Salah is a bug.
Yeah, man. The general, he's not at it. I would over there say hold up foot, but referee. I over there say with Liverpool player down on the ground. Madeki. Yo, Yakarez.
A good ball. A good save.
Yeah,
Gomez.
Let's see it again, Junior. Come on now.
Well done, Gomez.
Junior. Center forward position. Don't make defender get in front of you.
He was already in front of him.
Then they move him out that way. I mean, if in front of you.
I've heard you drop down that. Fucking get up, man. Yeah, but put on Mr. Chin.
Yo, Endo is coming on. Wataru Endo, not no Mr. Chin. Those are the views of Junior and not BCN Sports. BBC Agwan. Yo, that was a bombard goal. Jaja.
Yeah. Look for it for the goalkeeper.
Slava slide.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, here's another thing I have with the English Premier League right now. English Premier League, I get an eye, Listen, I don't want to hear no referee announce their decision. I already deal with enough of that in the NFL. I don't want to hear nothing but in stadium announcement. I don't want that. And I don't want no ref cam. I don't want none of them foolishness there. All I want is referee them to make the right call. Simple.
No, but tell the truth.
We
The
don't need
ref
no
cam,
excessive ref cam. We don't need no referee come, mic check. Player 10, this. We don't need them in things there. Just call the game.
yeah. But the ref cam was needed for that goal. Though.
Well, no, we saw it fine without. How much money do we pay for ref cam? BM says, I won't judge Gyökeres yet. These first 3 games are too small of a sample size. Let's see what happens in the next 3 months.
See, Arsenal try the in-swinging corner finally. When them down 1-0.
Yes, small sample size indeed, BM, but we can only work on the data we have. only can work with the data we have. What the Alex Ferguson used to say, you have to look the part. You have to grow into the part. Impress in the part. Didn't he say something like that?
Well, I mean, I don't know, you know, it's been too long.
Yeah.
And tears in my eyes.
Well, you're watching the Emmy Martinez market?
Yep.
And I have more things to say on that. But I reserve that till later.
7 minutes extra time.
Yo, how would this brother out now? Them take off a Madueke. So 1 year you don't get a game. Yo, Gomez just a clean up everybody in our junior.
Yeah, he was clot everybody. Anybody come round him, he was touch.
Gomez is on a mission. Let's see if Liverpool can hold the line for the next 7 or so minutes.
Lord, hey, the man make a who that? Turkey's turn round.
Yeah, but look on the cross. What? Timber? No, not Timber. Who cross the ball?
Timber.
I didn't cross the ball and pull up. Okay. I guess Arsenal fans and the Arsenal fan covering his eyes like, not again. Yo, the one that look like him sitting nice on too long in pink.
That's it. He turned shrimps.
Intern shrimp. Yeah. As the camera span to Arteta, Leandro Trossard sit down in the background. I said, boy, I'll kick some ball for Brighton right now, you know. 1-0.
Man, get up here. Watch out. Get up yourself.
No, but I for them time or I run. I for them time I run.
Hey, all the referee, man, get up, man.
I for them time I run. God them under one. No, but the two of them are bridging still. Them are Dutch player. Them probably.
It no matter. Man, get up.
Junior, man, them are bridging. And you know, I mean, and so this is, you know, you have championship or title winning mentalities, and you know, and there's something to be said about have a winning atmosphere, winning culture, doing what it takes, and then seeing it through. You know, and Arsenal, I know it's rough because new season, new investments.
Same Arsenal.
You go into Anfield trying to put down a marker, and you're in a situation where you're leaving potentially with nothing.
Yeah.
And
Big
so
time
this is
tackle.
also a part of the thing. You're big. Look at Kirkesh. Look at that tackle youth in the 94th minute. And then my find take Salah under your clot.
Hey,
Yes,
him lucky, you know.
Lucky, Mosquera, lucky. So you have, and maybe it's coaching, maybe it's the individual, maybe it's the scouting department, but you want to sign players that you know that you can rely on to come and make impacts. This is how you win trophy.
Oh, listen to them.
Virgil van Dijk, man. And Curtis Jones in there defending. Slide defending. Endo defending. Man, him say, out of your life. Could stand up Cody Gapco.
Endo, ball game are too big for Endo, you know.
I'm a work man, I'm a put in a shift.
No, Endo a J League baller one.
Graffin Birch trying to find Salah. Salah catch the ball, boy! Yeah, 3 years ago Salah catch that, you know.
Yeah. And Endo too soft, man. Every time the ball go to him in drop. Endo a K-pop baller.
Boy, the man already has said Arteta out. Boy, I see him Sankey from last year. It's the same story from last year. The man already has said Arteta out.
Offside!
Good turn, youth. What him doing with it? Come on. This is not what them paying £54 million for. You see, a Jamaican fan Junior get excited about them sitting there.
All right, turn the man, get the man. Hey, Onana could leave on loan in the last hours of the window.
What, Grimsby?
I don't know which side I'm going to loan him. Yakare's not past this, you know. Take ball, boy! Yeah! Yo! Yo! Go to go on, you!
What case, sir? Yes, I say, I see you, Mohammed, but I don't need you. 6 of them, me not care. Me, I dribble through them.
Yo!
Arsenal want a penalty.
That could be a penalty, you know. Yeah, that should be a penalty.
Arsenal want a penalty.
Slavos like play volleyball.
Junior, not a penalty, that's all. Hands made bigger, but the ball drop over. I don't know which part the ball will come from. You see man jump in front of him.
No, the pile me I talk about, brother.
Oh, you talk about the pile.
Jesus, God, God.
But when him get piled, him just say, you know, I mean, that's my bother run back. Just go and take it easy.
Hey,
right, you see Endo. You see Endo. Endo say, yo, Yakares, give me shirt. The man said, no, we have a Liverpool shirt already. Don't worry yourself. 1-0. Liverpool over Arsenal. Da-da-dee. And let the Mikel Arteta out. Sankey start.
Boy, 5 o'clock, what was some things to talk about?
Well done, Liverpool. Not the best performance, but most importantly, 3 points. Arsenal.
3 points.
Arsenal still, you know what? Let me say it this way. Arsenal still has work to do. Let me just put it. Rather than be disrespectful to the Gunners, Arsenal still has work to do.
Dopey bad side that.
Junior, BM says good riddance. Good riddance, Onana.
Yeah, because if they get Emi Martinez, they have to get rid of Onana. Ideally, I would love we get Emi Martinez and Lemons.
Mikel Arteta. Junior, talk to me about this football game as he goes over to clap the Arsenal fans. Look, the clapping thing not gonna work no more, no brother. The people them tired of travel up and down the coastline and up not the coastline, up and down the country, trophyless. The clapping thing not work.
Arteta take too long. Arteta is too comfortable.
Fabi said when the man say no.
He's too comfortable with a tight game. He need to develop a bone within himself that he is going to go get the game, go grab the game by the scruff of the neck. That's my takeaway from the game. Liverpool made sure they were defensively sound, they were comfortable. Both teams. Obviously, both teams came out and said, look, we're not going to try lose the game, or we're not going to try win the game and lose the game, right? We're going to make sure we stay compact, we're going to stay comfortable, find a comfort zone. And then as the game goes on, we make a decision. Liverpool made a decision and said, we are going to go for the game. And they got there just due. I don't think Arsenal did the same. I think Arsenal took too long to react. They weren't proactive, they were reactive. Liverpool was proactive, and that's why Liverpool is champion.
Yeah, I mean, we can't underestimate what it takes to win titles, and we can't underestimate the impact of that title-winning mentality. Once you have done it, and you know how to do it, you know what to do. You probably talk to those Liverpool players, pound for pound, and probably tell you, well, we know we're not lose this game. And that is just, it's not a genetic situation, but it's a situation where a culture, an environment, and achieving success translate into that. And then for the inverse, for Arsenal, probably because you lose so much, after a while, I'm sure Mikel Arteta probably himself will some of those doubts start to creep in. And definitely leadership of Arsenal. Because the bottom line is this. You make transfers to be impactful. You make transfer. You went out and you got Gyökeres, you got Eberechi Eze. You think saying they're ready for start, but whatever I take. But you transfer Madueke, no, not impactful. And so these are the reasons why you're still not win a trophy. Because your transfers, 3 are your transfers. And 4. And Subamende were on the field. And you don't see that impact, the big money transfer. You don't see those big money impact. And so this is why you have one team is a big side, a number one team, and the other side just tries to take out itself.
I could see what happened later on.
Fabi said which team are defend poorly since the league start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool looks suspect when the league start, but the man them step up did well today. And also, it's probably a testament to this idea that also is that come at the moment, come at the man. Come at the moment, come at the big team. Because at the end of the day, whether you play Brighton or Watford or Burnley, all right, fine. Usually your skills find a way to win those games. And, you know, you may give up a goal here or there, but once you play those big, big teams, your players now step up to the plate and say, yo, cut out the foolishness. We have work to do. We could get the thing done. So,
hey, Sean just posted a WhatsApp group. I'm convinced Arsenal will not win a title with Arteta. You cannot have the squad you now possess and go to Liverpool to play defensive football. I'm seldom wrong about managers. Arteta is not the one. Yo, 5 o'clock again, yeah?
yeah, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Arsenal, of course, suffered. You know, we'll take a minute and dice. You know, Arsenal fans probably will talk to them off the ear and hear what they have to say, and then we'll see. Hopefully they come in 5 o'clock this evening. EPL roundup. Liverpool fans running 5 o'clock ball chat weekly. Jamaica, Reggae Boys World Cup qualifier squad. All things football at the international break for club football. Big up Liverpool. Congrats on the victory, Junior. Manchester United may have a new goalkeeper by 5 o'clock. I'm sure you over there link Obiaman extra.
Country road!
Okay.
Take me home to the place. Might have a new coach too. Later.
Fabi says, I will say. Yeah. He says he's not the one to lead them over the line, and he's not the one as in Arteta to lead them over the line. Some people carry them go close, and some people carry them out, you know. Connect with us on Instagram. Ball Chat Podcast. We're on Blue Sky at Ball Chat. Big up Liverpool. Statement victory over Big Spender. 5 o'clock this evening. We'll recap the week that was at the international break.